It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 24th of April. I'm Michael Groff. The weather remains warm and dry for the rest of the week, but a pattern change looks more likely by this weekend and into early next week. Cooler temperatures coming in here, and what about, yes, dare I say it, a chance of rain? Well, let's talk about it as we look at the almanac from yesterday. 96 degrees, the high in the valley after a morning low of 65. That's well above average for this time of year, but just shy of those records, which are now generally above the century mark. Outside right now, here at 7:40 a.m., we have mostly clear skies, 73 degrees outside right now. Dew points at 28, humidity 19%. The winds are light, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around south central Arizona this morning. 55, the cool spot at Fort McDowell. Most of us, however, upper 60s and low 70s here in the urban core. Water vapor satellite view, we've got a trough in the east, another short wave passing through the central and northern Rockies, ridging here in the southwest, and that's providing our very warm temperatures. Watch warning map and air quality alert for much of south central Arizona issued by the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality. That remains in effect through the day today, so allergy and asthma sufferers, another rough one out there. Convective outlook, there's a marginal risk of severe storms across parts of West Texas, Abilene, Lubbock, those areas. Also parts of North Carolina. And precipitation for the next 7 days here across the southwest. Nothing for us here in the valley. Maybe about 1/10 of an inch over toward the White Mountains of eastern Arizona. And we'll detail all of that and everything else with our weather right now as we get out to the models and have a look at it. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at 500 millibars. Ridging along the west coast and a short wave passing through the Rockies. Another trough in the east. And sort of a Rex block type pattern set up across the eastern Pacific. Down at the surface today, all that means is just another mostly sunny and warm day with ridging here across the southwest. High temperatures today getting into the mid-90s. Tonight, mostly clear, and we'll have lows generally in the 60s. Tomorrow, another mostly sunny day, highs mid-90s. Really about the same thing on Thursday and Friday. Occasional high clouds coming through. That's about the only sensible weather we'll see for the rest of the week, and maybe occasional breeziness. Saturday, we've got a trough beginning to set up along the west coast, and you can see some rain over the Pacific Northwest, but here in the southwest states, we stay dry with mostly sunny conditions, highs low to mid-90s. Low 90s on Sunday with mostly sunny skies. And then this is where things start to turn a little bit more interesting as we head into the beginning of next week. Troughing now along the California coast. Broader southwesterly flow sets up. Skies turn partly sunny. Maybe some rain over parts of the Great Basin. High temperatures back in the upper 80s. Then a week from today, this is Tuesday, the 1st of May. Right now, if this verifies, we've got an upper low south of Yuma. We've got a pretty deep southerly flow coming in here. The heights coming down. Cooler air coming into the southwest. And so that means temperatures probably falling back into the upper 70s and low 80s, and maybe a slight chance of showers. Now, again, this is still a week away, and a lot's likely to change between now and then. We are in the dry season, so calling for any precipitation this time of year, not overly prudent, but we'll keep an eye on this situation. Here is Wednesday, the 2nd of May. Still looks like heights below average. Pretty high amplitude pattern beginning to develop across the country. And high temperatures would still remain below average, likely upper 70s and low 80s. And then this is the end of the forecast period, Wednesday, the 3rd of May. And right now, this still looks like temperatures recovering a bit, probably back into the mid-upper 80s, something like that, which is actually a little bit below normal for early May. And overall, weather looks pretty quiet, but that chance of showers for the early part of next week still something we'll keep an eye on. Temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS ensemble. We'll keep it warm for the rest of the week and into the weekend, and then temperatures taking quite a dip by the end of the weekend and into early next week. That's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there and have an awesome Tuesday.